Hello, everybody. Hello. It's the last morning.
Working in groups, Carter Fellows have a week to create the kind of academic poster that scientists use to communicate research results. The activity is designed to build on and practice data analysis skills that the Fellows have gained over the full month of the second Joint Advanced Seminar, JAS 2.
So the poster presentation, so I've been given a data set that employed both quantitative and qualitative methods. And we have been asked to analyze the data set and come up with a poster. So in this, it means it is achieving the objective of JAS 2, in this case, which is to equip us with skills in both qualitative and quantitative research. In this case, we'll have to use NVivo to analyze the qualitative part of the study, and then we also have to use data skills that we have acquired during the training to analyze the quantitative component. It's more or less like an adventure. You're now discovering some things yourself, because there might have been some components that we were not really taught, that can't really be theoretically taught in class. But the moment you're given something to work on, then you get on, now you encounter some challenges, you encounter some other things, and then you're trying to work out like, how exactly do I do this? That real life experience, it sticks much longer than sitting in a class and listening to a lecturer teaching you stuff. Because now when I go back home, I have an experience.
We want to use tables. We need to, okay, so let's look at the age.
One example that I can give is about the data analysis using Stata. So it was really important for me because it involved the hands-on, learning about the commands that I can use. That was really helpful.
My background is largely quantitative. In fact, I didn't appreciate qualitative research as research coming into Carter. I mean, what do you mean you've asked a few people about their opinions and you're calling this data? If it's not generalizable, then, I mean, what's the use, So I was also very biased as a researcher, which then limited my growth and my perception and understanding of research in its entirety. So I've learned a lot about the value of qualitative research.
For instance, class exercises. They made us go into groups, made us present certain research ideas, and the way we presented them were critiqued by our fellows, by our colleagues. And the idea, it's like you're practicalizing the theories that you're teaching, and that sticks better than just teaching the theories. So I think the practical aspects, the exercises are worth it, and I enjoyed them.
For our inductive coding analysis, we use codes and find codes, and these were created with all 4 transcripts. These were then checked with all members, and codes were defined, creating a code book.
I have personally never been taught how to do a poster, but I have done posters. So again, it's one of those things you learn to do by yourself. The addition is having to do something with a group as well. Different personalities, people you've never worked with before, and you've all just been given a data set and you have to figure it out. But so it's taught us how to work with groups, how to collaborate. I'll give an example of my group. We were able to meet physically 2 or 3 times, but we've worked through the weekend, on Google Docs and covered quite a bit of groundwork. So it was good to learn that we can collaborate with people who you're not necessarily together. It was a great learning point for me.
Fellows use score sheets to judge the posters. This feedback adds to the input of the guest facilitator, who leads the discussion of the individual posters.
This is even a bit better because you have bullet points. For improvement, I think the logos could be above. There seems to be too much text, particularly here. You see, ideally, ideally, is it possible to read it?
Yes.
You can still read it. So by simply looking, anyone who is familiar with Qatar already know that this is a poster developed by that organization. Well done. Thank you.
It's also an exercise I find very exciting. Usually at the beginning, the dynamics of working with people from other disciplines, other countries and other cultures could be an issue, but at the end, it's something they really enjoy doing and also proud to have done, because the posters that they produce, oftentimes, almost all of them are pegged at the level of an international conference level poster, something that they're very, very proud to do. It is an intensive exercise, quite grilling, because it happens in the middle of everything else. It pushes the fellow to an extreme, that the kind of resilience that you want them to have in a PhD.